we're concerned with perceptions, really. We're just concerned about the things we can't control, and that's, reality and the things that happen when the game starts. But we haven't spent much time talking about perception.
And the reality is this thing can get a little testy.
It should be testy. You're playing for, the world championship. So I don't think there's any expectation that it's going to be a walk in the park for either team. There should be situations that, just happen because both teams are competing and laying everything out on the line. And I don't see a problem with that at all.
You've done a good job of managing a lot of time in between games. Are you finding it a little more difficult to manage time because it's the finals now?
Well, I think obviously you're excited and, really thinking a lot about the moment, when that, you first walk out on that court and the finals is on there and all of the emotion that comes with it. But, there are things that you have to do and need to do in order to be ready to play in the game in the finals. So, we appreciate the time off. We'd love to get started, but, we feel like this time is going to be helpful in terms of preparing for the series.
What is if challenged physically in the series, how tough can
There's
this
no
team
question
be?
about if.
How tough can you guys be?
I don't know if there's a measuring stick for toughness. Only thing that matters is who wins and loses the game. We can get into all the who's tougher and who's bigger, who's taller, who's faster, who shoots the ball this way or that way, but it comes down to which team wins the game. And that's really what we just need to remain focused on. We don't really need to get caught up in some of the little things that really don't have much to do with, executing and playing basketball.
Derek, what did you guys mostly work on today and stress at this stage?
Today was about, getting more comfortable with the things that they like to do offensively. And, so really keying in defensively on things that are going to be important for us. Transition defense is going to be huge because of Rondo's ability to push the pace and Ray Allen and Paul Pierce's ability to stretch the floor in transition, as well as Rasheed Wallace. So, we covered a lot of that, as well as some half-court things. So today was about defense, really. That's what it's going to take for us to win a game and win this series.
Have you guys established your defensive matchups fully, or do you think there'll be some changes throughout?
No, I think there'll be multiple changes. We'll do whatever needs to be done in order to find some success. So, I think there'll be, guys all over the place guarding a little bit of everybody, and there'll be times where we have to switch. There'll be times where you have to play somebody that's taller, shorter, faster, stronger, and you just figure it out. So, we had a good day of work today, and we'll get back at it tomorrow and get closer to getting started on Thursday.
Derek, with all the different assignments you've had this postseason with Westbrook and Williams and Nash, how's this one different than Rondo and Allen?
Yeah, obviously when you play against an individual guy, a lot of it depends on the style of the team and the way they play. But there aren't really many things different, when you look at it from a talent level, from an ability level, from the things that guys can do out there on the floor. There isn't much difference. And so you just have to be willing to, stick your chin in there and keep fighting and working hard regardless of what happens, understanding that you're playing against the best players in the world, and there'll be some times where, they're playing great, they're doing some really good things, and, you can't get discouraged by that. You have to stay focused on what the team's goals are.
How much of the fact that you've had some, very challenging defensive assignments, how much do you think that helps moving forward this series?
I think it helps, but, this team and these guys present, different challenges than, what you face in other matchups. So, anytime you're playing in the playoffs and, what it takes to try and be effective defensively, it's definitely going to help you as you advance. And it's no different in this situation.